All right, today we're talking about Woodland Hills, a really cool neighborhood in the San Fernando Valley area of Los Angeles. We've been getting a lot of people actually reaching out to us, asking us about specific areas in the San Fernando Valley. So we're going to start off with Woodland Hills, which has become quite the popular destination for people to move to lately. It's kind of become the hub of the western portion of the San Fernando Valley. And it wasn't always this way. It was more of kind of a sleepy town, little bedroom community. Of course, most of the San Fernando Valley is a suburban neighborhood, suburban region. But as of late, over the last few years, with a lot of redevelopment and construction going on in the Woodland Hills area, it has become a destination spot for people throughout the valley to come to shop, dine, restaurants, and some entertainment, and now becoming a place where people want to actually live in the San Fernando Valley. So in this video, we're going to go over some of the top reasons of what makes Woodland Hills so attractive. All right, first let's talk about the location of Woodland Hills. Where is it located in the San Fernando Valley? Well, it's in the southwestern portion of the valley, and it encompasses main thoroughfares like Ventura Boulevard and Topanga Canyon Boulevard. Also really close to the 101 freeway, making freeway access super easy for anyone living in the Woodland Hills area. It's maybe like a 10-minute drive if you're on the outskirts or the further ends of Woodland Hills, and closer, of course, if you're in the hub of Woodland Hills. So why is this important? Why is location so key for people looking to move and live in the Woodland Hills area? Well, those main streets like Ventura Boulevard is your main artery. It's your thoroughfare that connects pretty much all of the southern portion of the valley. It runs east and west about 18 miles from West Hills all the way to Studio City. And that's where you're going to find a lot of your shopping, a lot of your dining and entertainment, and also some of your businesses, you know, your day-to-day shopping like your markets, your banks, CVS, Walgreens, Target. And then it also, Topanga Boulevard is also another big street that runs north and south, also that has your shopping, entertainment, and it also has one of the biggest outdoor malls in the valley, which we'll get to in a minute. What I also like about being close to Topanga Boulevard is that it connects you to the beach through the Santa Monica Mountains. You'll actually drive through Topanga Canyon, which is a really cool kind of Santa Monica Mountain neighborhood tucked away in the hills over there, and it gets you to the beach. You're about, depending on traffic and time of day, to get from Woodland Hills to the beach along that canyon drive, it's about 40 minutes or so. If you're going to get stuck in traffic, you can probably about an hour and 15 minutes, depending on what's going on with driving. But being close to those two main thoroughfares and having that easier access to beach is a big draw for people living in the Woodland Hills area. Also, being close to the 101 freeway, running east and west, you can head over to downtown. You can also connect to the 405 freeway to get to the West LA area. And you can also go west to Calabasas and other neighborhoods further west along the 101 freeway. So it's a pretty good ideal spot, especially if you're living in the southern portion of the valley. Now, location also affects the type of weather you're going to experience. But being in the San Fernando Valley, you are going to experience pretty hot weather, just like the rest of the valley. Now, it may not get as hot as northern portions of the valley, like if you're in Porter Ranch or Granada Hills or Northridge, North Hills, Reseda, those areas, because you are somewhat closer to the ocean. You're just over the hill of the Santa Monica Mountains. But needless to say, when you're in the valley, it's going to be hot. And Woodland Hills is no exception for that. As a reminder, I'm Dave Fine with the Real Estate Dads right here in Los Angeles. We love helping people move and relocate to the LA area and the San Fernando region of Los Angeles. So if you are thinking about making the move, make sure you reach out to us. Phone call, text, email, whatever's easier for you. And we love doing those videos. Hopefully you're finding them useful and helpful, informative. And if you are, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell to get notified for new video drops. Hit the like button if you like what you see, and please comment below, ask questions. I'm always on there answering people's questions, and I love hearing from you. Okay, next on our list is going to be entertainment. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, when I first introduced the video, Woodland Hills was really not a destination if you're talking even 5-10 years ago. But in more recent years, it has become kind of an entertainment hub of the San Fernando Valley, especially if you're on the western portion. Now, if you're on the other side of the 405 freeway, east, then you're most likely going to Sherman Oaks, Studio City, North Hollywood, into Burbank. But if you're west of that, then Woodland Hills is actually going to has become the spot to go to because of all the new development and the type of shopping there. And it's great has a little bit of nightlife going on. It also has great family fun entertainment. It is home to one of the biggest outdoor shopping malls in the valley, which is the Village at Westfield. It's a newer construction, and it has anything you can imagine for shopping and dining and entertainment. You can find all the way from casual eats to fine dining and all sorts of food. You can find Brazilian food, Italian food, pub food, hamburger joints, salad bars, burger places, sushi, barbecue, pizza, sweet shops, ice cream, coffee places, you name it. It is all there. And what I really like the way they built it with the community in mind, because they have a lot of outdoor kind of resting areas. They've got benches, little parkways. Sometimes they do entertainment, little music there. And it really connects the whole Woodland Hills community. It has become quite the destination for people to go to, almost like making the day of it. And not necessarily just to shop and eat, but just kind of hang out and relax and chill. It's kind of a little bit of an oasis within the community. Now, in addition to this outdoor mall, you also have the Westfield Topanga Mall, which runs along Topanga Boulevard. By the way, the Village is also along Topanga Boulevard. It actually is right across the street from the indoor mall. That indoor mall has been there for quite some time, but it is enormous. It has a large presence within the community. It also has where your Target is. It also has restaurants. It's kind of one of those quintessential the Valley Mall. The Valley kind of made the indoor mall a popular place, mainly because of the heat, and it was kind of some refuse to go when it was brutally hot during the summer. But that is another source of entertainment. You also have the Westfield Promenade. Now, these are all connected along Topanga Boulevard. And in the Westfield Promenade, actually, Stan Kroenke, the owner of the Rams, bought a large portion of this for about $150 million. It's actually going to be where the Rams' new headquarters is. Be practice fields. There's talks about doing concert venues. And right now, the AMC movie theater is there and a couple restaurants. Otherwise, it's kind of a defunct mall. But ultimately, there's some big plans for that to become something pretty special. And they're also incorporating a lot of outdoor features like water features, little park space, benches. Again, creating this gathering space, very pedestrian friendly. And ultimately, along Topanga Boulevard, starting around Ventura Boulevard, going north, you've got the Westfield Promenade, then you've got the Village, then you have the Westfield Topanga Mall, all connected. And so it has become this just really big hub of entertainment for the Woodland Hills area. Now, let's forget the shopping and the malls. What else can we do in Woodland Hills? If you're a bowling fan, you've got Bolero, which is a really cool bowling alley. It's kind of fun for families and also like date night because they've incorporated not just family fun, but made it cool for adults. They've got a little bar there. And some good food as well. Now, they also have some really cool virtual reality place that's also located in the Village, but I want to make note of it because virtual reality destinations has become quite popular. They've got some places in Santa Monica, they have places in Century City, and now they have one in Woodland Hills. Now, if you haven't been in full immersive virtual reality, it is a sweet thing to do. I've done a number of these where you've got your headset, you put on a big pack, and you're literally walking around these mazes are built out studios that you're walking around and you're fully immersed in whatever it is. I've done a haunted house one, I've done a Star Wars one, I've done a jungle one. It's so cool. So it's called the Sandbox. Definitely a really good source of entertainment. There's also something called Off the Wall Game Zone. Again, they really try to incorporate adult fun with family fun. And this is a kind of this big facility where they have obstacle courses, rope courses, laser tag, and arcade, extreme slides, bumper cars. It's all right there, and it's great family fun. It's also great fun just to go on a date night. That's right there in Woodland Hills too. Now, if you're looking something for a little bit more relaxation, Woodland Hills has become also kind of a spot for that. There's a lot of yoga studios, a lot of healing centers, and they have one really cool place called the Salt Cave. And it's kind of what it sounds like. You walk in this facility, it has Himalayan salt walls all throughout, and you can just go. They have private rooms, they have group rooms, and it's really a place where if you haven't experienced one of those, I highly recommend. They do yoga sessions in there, sound baths, or you can just go there and read a book. It's just nice and relaxing. And so Woodland Hills has kind of become a destination on that western portion of the valley as kind of this holistic center in the valley. Now, when it comes to the holidays, they go really crazy. They get all decked out for Halloween and for Christmas. And they have a place called Candy Cane Lane in Woodland Hills. Basically, you drive through this neighborhood, and all these homes are completely decked out. Lights, ornaments, blow-up features, whatever you can imagine. It's almost like a parade of cars going through. You do have to pay, but it is a really cool spot. Highly recommend checking out to go through, but it's also one of those attractions in the Woodland Hills area. So as you can see, there's a lot of things to do in this really small neighborhood of Woodland Hills, and this is one of the reasons why a lot of people are moving here. Okay, if indoor entertainment isn't necessarily your thing or you want to break from it, there's a lot of outdoor recreation in the Woodland Hills area, making it kind of a top spot to go from people who live around the valley. They actually come to the Woodland Hills area because you are close to the Santa Monica Mountains, so there's some hiking trails there, and they have a pretty good park system. Now, of course, they have the Woodland Hills Rec Center, which most neighborhoods have their own rec center, and here you're going to find your sports courts, your pools. They have camps there for kids during the summer. There's a big playground there. In addition to that, though, they have other park space made available for its community, again, kind of creating this really togetherness in the Woodland Hills area. They have Warner Park, which is part of the Warner Center, and there it's kind of this open space, got trees, and they do concerts in the park, especially during the summer. It's really popular. People bring their chairs, they bring food, picnic area, and they have concerts there on the weekends, and it's really nice to be a part of. Again, it just brings everybody within the Woodland Hills area, not just the Woodland Hills, people from the west side of Los Angeles come to this because it becomes so popular, and also people throughout the valley come here as well. Now, if you're looking for more of hiking, you've got Corbin Canyon, you have Serrania Park, Cerrillos Outlook, and Upper Las Virgenes Canyon. Now, all of these places have space for you to go hiking. They're moderate trails, nothing crazy, really easy to do. Bring your pet, bring your dog, bring your kids. Totally easy trails. It's nice because it's so close to where you live if you are living in Woodland Hills. Now, all of those I mentioned are going to be south of Ventura Boulevard. We'll talk about the kind of the cutoff there, what the differences between north and south of Ventura Boulevard. But those are all south except for Upper Las Virgenes Canyon, which is going to be in the western portion of Woodland Hills there. And over there, you can find caves, really cool to walk through, do a little cave exploration. But again, hiking trails, parks and rec, concerts in the park. I mean, that's pretty cool to have in a neighborhood that you live in. All right, next on our list, and I've mentioned this a few times in the video, is Ventura Boulevard. Now, why is this important for people that are living and moving to Woodland Hills? And that's because people know when you're moving to the San Fernando Valley, the closer you are to Ventura Boulevard, the more entertainment, the more options, the more shopping, the more food that you're going to have there. And that's true of pretty much anywhere you live along that Ventura Boulevard corridor. If you remember, I said it was an 18-mile strip from West Hills, basically Woodland Hills, all the way going east to Studio City. And what I really enjoy about Ventura Boulevard is it has everything for you. From grocery store shopping, they've got Sprouts Market, they've got a Whole Foods there, they've got Ralph's Supermarket. They have your more of your convenient places like Walgreens and CVS. They have a lot of pubs and gastropubs. They've got different types of restaurants, all different types of food. They also have some clothing stores, jewelry stores, coffee houses, and so much more. And it's really, again, the kind of the main artery of the San Fernando Valley. So living so close and having those conveniences right on that street is a pretty special thing to have when living in the San Fernando Valley. All right, next on our list, and another draw, and I've mentioned it, is the Warner Center. Now, I specifically am calling out the Warner Center because of what it currently is and what the plans are going to be a little ways from now. About 2035 is the goal, about 10 years from now. But it is a unique area in Woodland Hills and throughout the valley itself because if you've seen in my other videos, there's not really too many business districts in the valley. You've got Sherman Oaks, which is close to the 405-101 interchange, a little bit of east of Woodland Hills. But other than that, you really don't have any business districts except for the Warner Center. Warner Center is probably most notably known for its 3 corporate international towers, housing different types of businesses there. Now, aside from those corporate towers, it also encompasses some park space, as I mentioned. It has a hospital. It's got some light industrial area. It has residential condo complexes. It also has some retail outlets there, and the Orange Line run through it. Now, the Warner Center used to be the main hub in the center of Woodland Hills, and that was kind of before the village took over. But there are huge plans for the Warner Center, and that's what I want to get into now. It's called the Warner Center Project 2035, which they have massive construction plans and ideas for this. Again, creating lots and lots of open space and very pedestrian friendly. That's the whole goal of the project, and it really seems to be the whole goal of the Woodland Hills neighborhood in general is community, bringing everyone together to the center, to these main destinations where you gather and spend time with family, friends, or yourself just hanging out in these open air spaces. What's in the works is about an 1,100 acre site, part of the Warner Center, where they're going to be doing a combination of mixed use buildings, park space, shopping, theaters, grocery stores, and more. There's no real big details of what's actually going in there, but those are the main features that they'd like to be part of this complex. And again, this is going to connect to the rest of the Warner Center, which is then also pretty much connecting to the Village along Topanga Canyon Boulevard. So the Warner Center is already a key spot of why people like living in the Woodland Hills area. Also, with having these international high-rise towers there, it is more possible or plausible that you might be able to find work within your own neighborhood again, so you're avoiding traffic and commuting over to the west side or to downtown portions of Los Angeles, so you can live, work, and play right in Woodland Hills. All right, next on our list is Pierce College, which has become, again, part of the community. You see the theme here for Woodland Hills is this community living. Well, Pierce College is a community college, part of the Los Angeles Community College system, one of the more popular ones, especially in the San Fernando Valley and really all throughout Los Angeles, and has become quite popular because it is a great feeder school into the Cal State system and UC system here in California. Now, it's not just a community college, not just a school, but again, it's become part of the community. They have many events there throughout the seasons. They do pumpkin patch there. They've got Halloween stuff. They've got holiday festivals, July 4th festivals. They've got a petting zoo and like a little bit of a farm there for you to go to. They've got sports fields and complexes there for people to use. They have concerts. They got agricultural center there. And it has become just another place to go for entertainment when you're living in Woodland Hills. Okay, the next item on our list, we're gonna talk about housing. Now, this may not necessarily be a draw of why people move here, although when you compare it to West Los Angeles or the coastline, then yes, it's gonna be a bit of a bargain when it comes to housing. But I'm bringing this up just so you have an idea for all of what you're getting in Woodland Hills, this is what you can expect to pay for a home. Now, for a single family home, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, around 2,100 square feet, you're looking at a median price of $1,250,000. Now, the range is from about $750,000 all the way to $5.5 million. Now, those multi-million-dollar homes are going to be in the southern portion of the Woodland Hills area, up about the backside of the Santa Monica Mountains. Now, let's talk a little bit about the difference between living north and south of the Ventura Boulevard. As far as cost of housing goes. Now, if you're living south of the boulevard in the hills, you're looking at about a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,300 square feet. You're looking at about $1,365,000 as the median price. Now, when you compare it to living north of the Ventura Boulevard, which is going to be more of your flat area, also a bit closer to your entertainment spots of Woodland Hills, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square feet with a median price of $1.2 million. Now, if you're looking in the condo market, there's not too many condo areas in Woodland Hills. The main one's going to be around Warner Center, which has huge mega complexes with tons of amenities. Also, there's parts in the western portion of the Woodland Hills area where you're going to find condos. Now, median price for condos, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,200 square feet. You're looking at about $575,000 for the median price. Now, condo price ranges anywhere between $350,000 to $850,000 for a condo. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of what the cost of your housing will be in Woodland Hills. And again, when you compare that to other portions of the valley and then see what you're getting all within your own neighborhood, I think it's well worth it. And when you compare the housing prices within the San Fernando Valley, Woodland Hills is going to be kind of in your mid-tier range, not quite on the high, definitely not on the low, but it is creeping up towards the higher portion as more and more of these entertainment venues and as it's become more popular of a place to live in the San Fernando Valley. And you can see why it offers so much for you to do. There's so many neighborhood spots you can go to, entertainment, whether it's indoors or outdoors, and it's continuing to grow in popularity. So you can see why Woodland Hills has become quite the popular place for people to move to, especially in the San Fernando region. And again, if you are thinking about making the move and relocating here, any questions, feel free to reach out to us, phone, email, text. We've got your back when moving to LA. And again, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell to get notified for new videos, hit the like button, and also drop any comments in the comment section below. We love hearing from you.